You have now entered the Mixtape Addict Show, broadcasting every day with the French Connect, DJ King Flow.
Yo, this your boy Big Daddy Kane with a message to all my mixtape addicts. This is it, baby, get your fix from DJ King Flow.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy DA to the Z Dash Dillinger from the legendary Dog Pound. And you're in the mix right now with DJ King Flow, aka Mr. Mixtape Addict from France.
Hey yo, it's Tyler Quali, you checking out the Mixtape Addict. Word is Bond, rocking with DJ King Flow.
Yo, what up? This your homeboy Ace Hood, rocking with DJ King Flow. You know we got that crazy flow over here, you heard? King Flow, let's make a move.
Yo, check this out, man. It's your boy Crazy Bone. And whenever I'm over in France kicking it, you know what I'm saying, doing my thug thing, I'm with the homie DJ King Flow, man. I'm keeping it real, baby. Down in France, Orleans. Y'all know how we do.
Mixtape Addict.
Listen to you if we live or die. How many homies have you carried to be buried from an evil grind?
DJ
How many
King
children
Flow.
gotta lose an eye? Until we all see the darkness through the flash of his brother's nine.
Mixtape
All for the
Addict.
bag of body drags for the money sign. Another pass for the stash on a ladder climb. Too many laughs seen with the gash from this bullet fire. They turn the dreads into mullets for the pocket size. Leaving lead in the dead like they live to ride. I'm leaving light to the darkness cause we live to die. I'm seeing truth in the heartless when they telling lies. Snakes slithering, skin quivers from genocide. Get the figures by any means any qualifies. And watch the snitching, they itching to have you crucified. The feds watching the kids stalking the homicide. But that's the price of reaching blind to the other side. They get grimy for the bag. They shooting for the cash. Street fame in the mask. 44 Cali in the alley coming back.
DJ King Flow.
It's cold outside when there's nowhere to rely on. Stillness of the night echoes when you all alone. My mind wanders to the depths of reality, and the darkest memories conjure out the worst in me. Thoughts fragment and spiral down, playing out scenarios. I expound to justify the bleak closure. I just think it's cold outside when there's nowhere to rely on. The stillness of the night echoes when you all alone. My mind wanders to the depths of reality, and the darkest memories conjure out the worst in me. It's cold outside when there's nowhere to rely on. The stillness of the night echoes when you all alone. My mind wanders to the depths of reality, and the darkest memories conjure out the worst in me. It's cold outside when there's nowhere to rely on. The stillness of the night echoes when you all alone. My mind wanders to the depths of reality, and the darkest memories conjure out the worst in me. Thoughts fragment and spiral down, playing out scenarios. I expound to justify the bleak closure. I just think it's all for the best, cause I'm living on the edge, and isolation is familiar when inside my head. I'm shadow boxing with demons, my eyes flash red, realizing that I'm home alone with bloody hands. The hourglass passes like grains of sand. When time elapses, I remembered where I am. Counteractive to the plan, but this is what happens when no one to call on, no one to depend on. Roaming the alleys and rain the valleys like a vagabond. Who'd ever thought that it would come down to this? Rummaging through the dirty bags to get a fix. And spirits fly high when you take that hit. Try to replicate that feeling, but it just subsides. I'm living in repetition just to get that high.
King KHAZM collabo, and I'm a lyrical miracle.
DJ King Flow.
Shadow D, I'm free, I'm me, but it's us and we, the common people united, excited community. It's just what I wanna see. Minus the sucker MCs, take away all the fuzz and bust our identities. And as the MCs to ascension, rack opinion precision, hocus pocus focus, whether poorest or you the richest, paranoid or suspicious, meditating or wishing. Keep your mind on your target, whether hunting or fishing. God body or nobody's business, or with a witness. Even if you're suffering curses or you're forgiven, never give up or get fed up, always make good decisions. Metamorph your course, support your own decisions. Have no fear, we here to smash microphones. We metaphysical titans, titan and metronomes.
Minds on the finish line, facing the wreck. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. Dumb hot, I'll wreck you and your young flock. I am the nicest. Minds on the finish line, facing the wreck. Come back, get back, that's the part of success.
If you know the app, follow the path. Mixtape
addict. M to the E and the T to the A. We master energy without no TA. We move with electric tendencies that attract. Microphone efficient and ready to attack. For voters like thee, see the game runs deep. From the bricks to the six, you know we never sleep. Got body on the beat from the head to the feet. I roll with King Flow, so you know we bout to freak. From sampling to scratching to mixing to mastering. Time traveling, piercing like a javelin. Rhyme pattern advance through your abdomen. My evolution to asphyxiate and massacre every time annihilate. Never hesitate to put a sucker MCs in their place. Before you come stepping, master MC total ascension.
Mine's on the finish line, facing the wreck. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. Dumb hot, you
the name's DJ King Flow. Who the fuck are you? We built the city from underground to mainstream too. You know your boy KHAZM. I pull out nines. If the blade breaks, then I'm forced to pull out nines. They tell me to be safe. I keep it dangerous and raw. I'm breaking more than the law. I keep the ladies at home. Still I'm. The name's Z12. Who the fuck are you? We built. The name's Z12. Who the fuck are you? We built. The name's Z12. Who the fuck are you? We built the city from underground to mainstream too. You know your boy KHAZM. I pull out nines. If the blade breaks, then I'm forced to pull out nines. DJ King Flow. I keep it dangerous and raw. I'm breaking more than the law. I keep the ladies in awe. Still a low-town raise. The whole crowd is amazed. Either way, I decide to flow. They go with the wave. Had a hell of a night. Not only that, I can fight. Kicked a hole in the speaker. Promoters' money was like. My daughter told me I riz. I don't know what that is. Still, I gotta tell your girl to stay up out of my biz. Yeah, your homies are beats. Most of these rappers are clowns. So the crew is always ready just in case it go down. You know it's lit anytime that we roll to your town. Hold the mic to the audience and yell out loud. We tell them tear it down. Any stage we hit, you know we tear it down. Headliner opening, we gon' tear it down. G12 is the click and we tear it down. We make sure you won't forget how we tear it down. What we do, tear it down. What we do, tear it down. What we do, tear it down. Rock that. Whenever we in your town, they gon' gather around to get a foot in the feet. DJ King Flow. Mixtape addict.
Create a clone through this iPhone. It's the perfect device to get spied on. Swipe up, swipe down, pipe down. Type it in, never ever write it down. Knowing it's mind controlling. First you start scrolling, then you start trolling. Yeah, what you know about a prison? Ain't no rhythm in this algorithm. No, it's about the vision. It's about to be a head-on collision. Lost my religion. Motherfuckers gotta Google where God at. I despise that. He under my hat. He under your hat. He in your heart. I bust a rhyme that's better than Mozart. What I look like, asking Chat GPT. What was it like growing up in the CPT? They hit me with that freedom. It don't cost you a penny to be dumb. They hit me with that freedom. What's the reason? That shit is treason.
AI is learning to escape human control. AI is, in fact, learning to escape human control. Human control. Human control.
LA to the Bay back in 88. I was there, nigga. Fuck what your computer say. You rather ask a nerd like Zuckerberg. Go ahead, homie. Go and join the herd. Use a blue light zombie. Becoming unhealthy, selfish as a selfie. Go ahead, ask OpenAI when you know that they lie about the 4th of July. Information artificial, blow the whistle. You know that we with you, go get the pistol. Shoot the flat screen first in the laptop. Kill your iPhone, then smoke your Xbox. And when they call SWAT, here come the robots. Don't matter if the motherfucking door's locked. They shooting in the dark, ripping us apart. Motherfuckers only mad cause we too smart. They hit us with the freedom. It don't cost you a penny to be dumb. They hit us with the freedom. What's the reason?
DJ King Flow. Mixtape addict.
The object of the game is to win. Money, money. we obsessed. We playing on my number, league all of the contents. Depending this E-mess, we counting the overhead and every expense. Deceiving this defense, it's decent. I season desist all the risk for the fiscal plead in the fifth. If it's feasible, then it's business. All teasing, no type of shit. You get rich by moving like this. You can miss me, need no assist. I assist, we killing this shit. It's like robbing a bank teller. Long as the pockets swell up like ocean waves in the winter, the winter receives the spoils and the hustler gets remembered. My grind is year round. It's from November till November. Breaking down the budget, surgical with it as I dismember.
Object of the game is to win. Money, 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 and you start acting funny. Win,
Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your passion. Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire.
DJ King
Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your passion. Witness to some shit that you shouldn't see. Whisper to yourself what you wouldn't be. Victim to the block where your mama moved. Now your mind state is I'ma do what I gotta do. It's really quite logical. If you was me, you wouldn't shoot at them if they just shot at you. No trust funds, but my daughter do. First generation out of store with loot. My first record deal probably saved my life. So shout out to my draws and Johnny Shipes. My road dog doing 12 now. Trying to turn this to heaven cause we hellbound. Make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your passion. Hard for y'all to fathom that we came from that. Sitting in the spot, we was shaving crack. Navy blue chucks, my Mercedes black. Gave it all I got, then it gave it back.
Mixtape
30 grinding on the same street. 1,000 dead from the same beef. Money to be made, but it get risky. Inside job if it look fishy. Playing fair, tryna play it down. Say that they gon' kill him if he stay around. Say that they gon' book him, they just need a witness. Me, I'm tryna make an exit, all this politicking got my mind drifting. Time ticking, death is in the air. I'm tryna bound over my visit. Rough, still ride with it. Rhyme different, that's how I did it. You should make $1 million cash for you flatline. Make a master plan, watch it backfire. Burn it all down and collect the ashes. Build it back, respect your back.
The stakes are too high. And be sure members of your family stay near a safe shelter. Don't take unnecessary
DJ King Flow, Mixtape Addict.
My rhymes darken skies like cumulonimbus. I witness the business and ask for forgiveness. Real life things that give you cause to pause. And applause on the reason that you're wrapped in gauze. Entombed sealed room on the left-hand path. I flipped a few packs, washed a few stacks, jacked some knickknacks. Then I had to redirect and try to cover my tracks. Just the bleak facts. Some calling me a sinner. My excuse is getting thinner. Let the beating take its course like a broke David Schwimmer acting Schwimmer third divorce. Then drop a fat rack on 2 steak dinners. You're an NFT weenie in a tacky palace beanie. I'm James Gandolfini, bend your spine like Kundalini. Recognize on the beat with unscathed, it's looking bleak. We riffing so ill, you're click and repeat. I'm under your bed, you're under the sheets. A full stampede, straight out of the cleats, straight out of the cleats.
This is the story you've heard about.
DJ King Flow.
Spine-tingling, blood-chilling story that turns your emotions. Frankenstein.
I got a sick hobby and no one can stop me. Reanimating body parts from cold storage lobbies. I'm posted in the lab, out Bavarian woods discreet. There's a sick tree strapped up underneath a thick sheet. Electrifying alto stratus into pylon apparatus. Lower down from the rafters, conscious in the crystal lattice. Real fear factor, crazed laughter, mad hatter. With a bent stature, here to bring the rapture. New life manufactured, rotten brains captured. After hours in the science wings of medical institutions. I'm Confucius with a scalpel during court for constitution. I found my father's notes, this is family retribution. A natural evolution.
The monster created by a man they called Mad is turned loose to strike terror into the hearts of men.
can't leave yet.
DJ King Flow.
It's like I seen the world, but it hasn't seen me yet. Dreams on
Mixtape Addict.
I bless it in depth with the metaphors. My medicine is shredding the mic when the crowd applaud. Yes, of course. I bless it in depth with the metaphors. My medicine is shredding the mic when the crowd applaud. Yes, of course. My method's a step with a broken door. Adrenaline, the pendulum swinging your vocal cords.
I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. It's like I seen the world, but it hasn't seen me yet. Dreams on reset.
Mixtape Addict. Roses, roses, North Poles. From my soul I expose and pose in chokeholds. Broke nose, blood dripping in square circles. Young blood snitching from crippin'. They scared purple gears turning. Pumping like through the machine, falling short through the pale lights and lucid dreams. Legit, I hunt the beast. You running when thunder speaks, running streets, spitting in ciphers 100 deep, none compete. Raw life is to run on beats, come in peace. Prepare for war, rock you to sleep. Talk is cheap. My actions speak louder. I teach, extending my reach and seize power. Each hour, burn leaf and weed flowers. Packs of sour, racing clocks like Jack Bauer. Black flowers. A stone with your name engraved. A legacy is what you leave, not take away. Break away from the dreams to escape the pain. Most days in trees all day just to ease the brain. Seasons change, stoking flames through the freezing rain. Through peace and fame, light of darkness, I'll be the same.
I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. I can't leave yet. It's like I seen the world, but it hasn't seen me yet. Dreams on reset.
Yeah. Pour me some Prosecco. Dim the lights a little more, you know? DJ feel like some Bobby Womack shit. That's how you show up and show out. Sneaker hoarder, relationship sinking in water. Two sons got jip, wanted a daughter. New guns, bumping it, my knees there at the altar. Bomb culture, whole over, still MC Ultra. Who the vulture, sipping bomb punch, sunk in the sofa. One blunt was on a hunt, trying to jump in some choke chop. Young Sosa, soloist, seeking asylum. Hitting Sonics on my first album, speaking in volumes. Peep how they wildin', fashion trends keep me from styling. Handsome thin, super slim, trying to sleep with the stallions. Henny gallon, no dimmies, my pennies was palin'. Far from friendly when you bent, let's get you sent to the Allen. Grill salmon, trying to leave alone wings and bones. Pocket dialing with these phones, I'm the king of the tones. Bring me my throne, the lover. E&Y guy from Sutter. In junior high, I used to lie when I stutter. Fly with the butters, Coogee sweaters, cop them in colors. I'm not like the others, not buster. Cat boxes of rubbers, it's over. Your boy sober, sitting back 30 years older. Stare closer, see the tears in my shoulders. Distilling, lost feelings. Need therapy for the healing. From what I see, I could never be a civilian. We're touching the millions. Who to trust? Fool him.
You are now listening to the God Squad. Flatbush bred me, that pressure was mandatory. Hunger in my DNA, pain was the backstory. Never needed spotlight, I move in the shadows. Built the whole lane off a different category. Cataline crafted, natural, no chemistry. Botanical blends for the stress and the memory. Customers calling, depending on the energy. I was peace in the bottle, they lost in the enemy. Interstate hunger, 95 through the night 5. At the side, blurry, I was chasing the night job. Every drop calculated, no panic, no job. Just a trunk full of shh. When the night shut off, stops precise, no mistakes. Motion, I turn fear into an asset. What y'all call a crisis? Huh? I turn it to a fast track. From Brooklyn to nowhere. Huh? I remember. Young Amsterdam vision. I don't talk it, I live it. Every scar, every story.
Thought vapors was caught, tucked away, unclean, money made. Thought vapors was caught, paper mache, triple play, I smoke and pray.
What? Read a book today, seen some problems on the internet and looked away. Had a conversation about some shit I shouldn't say, and it took some patience. The status of a boss could make things complicated. I wake up early mornings cause I'm obligated. Hustle every day, even though we Grammy nominated. Got her favorite whip in my garage. I'm rolling papers, getting a massage. A picture's worth 1,000 words, this a collage. The jet got room, don't gotta pick who sit across.
I fall asleep before it's lifting off. Had a dream, woke up and realized I was living one.
Thought you thought vapors was caught, tucked away, unclean, money made. Thought you thought vapors was caught, paper mache, triple play. I smoke and pray. Eastside, man.
Stay away from a petty person that run off with a penny, then beg for pity instead of mercy. Gave him water when he said he thirsty. Manager on the road, I played every role like Eddie Murphy. Steady working, heavy hurting. When you make this kind of cake, you gotta watch every person. Kinda hard to stop Fetty serving. Try to give them dope, but they want the synthetic deli version. Heavy burdens was carried lightly. Seemed funny, I ain't had it ring money when I married wifey. Now I buy things that's very pricey. All my side bitches, Aries and Pisces, treat me very nicely. Ain't no telling where I might be. Hit the road in February slightly, it's very icy. I seen niggas get buried nightly, they very shiesty. It's rarely likely they fairly fight me.
I talk that shit to get the room hot. Maroon drop, pumping bass like a boombox. Low in masseuse spots. Disrespect your father quick, I don't give a fuck who pop. Little nigga, couple dollars on me, I'm like who pop? I remember popping my taping whenever Clue dropped. Cousin went to war over yellow tops, he had blue tops. 60,000 cash in a shoebox, I made a smooth drop. True shot, Tiger bark it, park it, the coupe hot. Tube socks, stashing my nicks, dimes and my dubs, I played the rooftop. On top of my projects, climbed out the slums, my balloon pop. These hoes is not my type, I'm not gonna budge, I'm thinking Juma. On Friday, but my bro keep talking plugs, this shit I got is pure. Boy George and Bob Lemon product, that obsession dope. I brought some extra rope, I'm in the lobby, spell prints around the arms of the users, harmed and abused it. Brooker Park when Booby had your white tee, the sharpest and newest, that was Wednesday, nigga, Pablo.
You know the mastodons, get our savage on. I started off with an ugly duckling, now I got a swan. Pretty white birds, ballin' on the magic Mike Bird. Too many hype serves, any block can be the right curve. If you know the mastodons, get our savage on. 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 I started off with an ugly duckling, now I got a swan. Pretty white birds, ballin' on the magic Mike Bird. Too many hype serves, any block can be the right curve. If you want Franklin's, turn into Franklin, get it yankin'. Grab a key, put it on your knee, whip it like a spanking. In the coldest winter, I was with my niggas getting over. Struggle made us brothers, even though my sisters were some soldiers. We would get it rolling, 3 for 10, jobs 9 to 5, just to stack it up. Watch us turn crumbs into pies. On the guys, on the G. Nah, I put this shit on me. It's not a hustle, you can knock a mind forever. I'ma eat, still starving, still running shit, but rocking ill joggers. Real honest, true king, but you know they kill martyrs. Niggas soft, ain't no homo, Jilla go a little harder. We like Nino and G Money, but Chicago is the Carter, nigga.
So what makes you a mastodon?
Sunset lit, scope that, poke that, hold on dick. Bite that chick, hate that folk might break they neck.
DJ King Flow,
scope that, poke that, hold on dick. Bite that chick, hate that folk might break they neck. Sunset lit, scope that, poke that, hold on dick. Bite that chick, hate that folk might break they neck. Sunset lit, scope that, poke that, hold on dick. Bite that chick, hate that folk might break they neck. Pouring on speed, slamming that dough, man, look at that grill. Facing too swole, drop top, old school wheels on wheels. I got mine today. Who can I shine a nigga that's on glow? Then this show, pressing on bro, I'm stripping these hoes. Milk like soda, blowing like motor, walking on water. She can do this for hours. Serving a drip, can I take your hour? Sitting at the beach, cranking that kid, about to throw it on these. No going to sleep. 15, I can never act your reach. I'm a sunset day. Scope that, poke that, hold on dick. Bite that chick. Hate that folk might break they neck. Sunset lit, scope that, poke that, hold on dick. Bite that chick, poke my dick. Sometimes you gotta do it. Wax on, wax off, kick back, get your lick back like karate movies. Clean on the needle,
car seat markers garbage. I just gotta move it out of the situation that they put me in. Man, that candy paint go well with newbie in. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Like the players back in the day, never faking the funk, never fuck with the face. Like all the players back in the day, never faking the funk, never fuck with the face.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Like the UGKs and the MJGs and they boss for me, they paid away. Can't forget the scar on face in the ghetto with my boys, mind playing tricks for days. If you're hugging on the curb, then your elbows bound to scrape. No band-aids for the low-lows. It cost a grip to slab a color, change the snow glow. Nigga, I'm out here pop the hard like fuel when springs a no-go. But all the times they wasn't round and low with no show. Sometimes you gotta do it. Wax on wax off, kick back, get your lick back like karate movies. Clean underneath the car seat markers garbage. I just gotta move it out of the situation that they put me in. Man, that candy paint go well with newbie in. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Like the players back in the day, never faking the funk, never fuck with the face. Like all the players back in the day, never faking the funk, never fuck with the face.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Like the kings in Egypt, crushed up velvet regal, stitching into like weavers for the black of the berry people. DJ dared the features, bullet out with a swirl on us. On top of the game like Steve was, coming down blowing up by the leader. Tab on the neck this flow, I'm a gift from the high I know. Came out, mama won't wearing a bow. She said, don't let your neon glow. Ain't no stopping, it be on go. It'll be time when the sun don't shine and you all alone and no one's around but love the show. Sometimes you gotta do it. Wax on wax off, kick back, get your lick back like karate movies. Clean underneath the car seat markers garbage. I just gotta move it out of the situation that they put me in. Man, that candy paint go well with newbie in. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Like the players back in the day, never faking the funk, never fuck with the face. Like all the players back in the day, never faking the funk, never fuck with the face.
DJ King Flow, mixtape addict.
There we go, man. We are in the Mixtape Addict radio show. I'm your host, King Flow. And today, my special guest is none other than one of my good friends. You know, we met in real life, King KHAZM in the building.
Yeah.
Hey.
Peace.
How are you, my
What's
bro?
Good, brother? Good.
We here, man. You know, enjoying the dead life. You know, like we talked about. And still finding time to, of course, you know, run the Mixtape Addict show, make those beats, do that promo, you know. We here, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, so how's life treating you, bro? What have you been up to?
Good, man. Just been, excited. We got our new project, been pushing that, that Northwest flow.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing work with Jesse late last year. We dropped the last mid-century modern project, and been touring quite a bit with that. We got done with the tour and performed at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, which was really, really amazing. And yeah, just making the rounds. Get gearing up for summer. Summer is always festival time and stuff like that. So yeah, it's kind of the spring before the heat, and yeah, it's pretty much that's it. Going back and forth between LA and Seattle, and just doing gigs along the way.
Yeah, always working, man. Always busy, traveling, doing shows. It's dope, man, to see you guys work together, especially for people that don't know. JC is your girl. You guys do music together. It's a wonderful thing, man. Super dope to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's really special.
Mm-hmm.
She brings some of the best to together with our different influences. She's more of the jazz background, and I'm more of the hip hop. The true school boom bap style, and we have a really interesting sound together. And we also have a band that we work with. So we have a turntablist and a sax player and drummer and a background vocalist and stuff like that. So
nice.
It's been really cool having that live dynamic. Still on the kind of the gritty production, but gritty production also mixed with live elements, live music.
Yep, it gives people a whole new experience when they listen to live music, when you have a rapper, singers, and a live musician all together on stage. It's different. Like, what made you want to start doing that?
Oh, I mean, I've always wanted to do it. It just hasn't been the right time. And
Hmm.
I think, working with Jessie, like Jessie's, she comes from the jazz world, and so it was really important to have, those elements and really try to push the boundaries of experimentation and like, um, improvisation and really, just kind of like explore. We call it alternative jazz, and really try to explore new different areas. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, really loving it, and just kind of exploring new areas, but still mer- very much of a sound that you expect from King Chasm Productions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For those that know, that real boom bap from the Northwest, man. And I have to ask you, man, it's mixtape addict. We talked a little bit already, but I have to ask you the tradition of the show, man. I cannot forget about that. Who is your all-time favorite DJ, bro?
Oh, ooh, wow. In terms of DJing,
Or you can give me a top three if you prefer.
yeah, okay. I mean, I love Flash. I love um, I love DJ Premier. It's in terms of well, that's more on the production side, but and as a DJ, yeah, I'd say Grandmaster Flash
Hmm.
and DJ Premier for sure.
Yeah, and tell the people why, especially those two.
Well, I mean, Flash just doesn't get any more OG. I was gonna say somebody else that's of that era, but Flash I think was really one of the originals, and he's nasty too. I definitely get an honorable mention to DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Hmm.
Is he's real nasty with it too, but yeah, Grandmaster Flash is just an innovator. One of the architects of hip hop, a co-creator, and really innovated a fast-paced style. That expanded off of the breaks, expanded off of the merry-go-round, and just like brought the diversity in the music and the genres, and really brought it together with the hype. Then in the MCing part to it, it just really made it dynamic, and
Yep.
I really enjoy it. Said, but like in the tradition, so like there's a lot of artists. I definitely or DJs like so many DJs, but shout out to Jazzy Jeff, shout out to man Scene, shout out to Supreme LaRock.
Yes, sir.
I could go on and on. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
DJ's a foundation, so I'm just a music. I dabble, but I don't really call myself a DJ just because I got too much respect for what it means, to have that life of dedication.
Oh yeah, it's a lifestyle, man. You know, it's about learning the skills, but also learning to perfect your music knowledge, and not only knowing about hip hop, but knowing about every genres of music. So you know how to use samples, you know how to use breakbeats, all that, man. It's the work of a lifetime.
Yeah, it's a borderline obsession.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's staying out late in the dark room, listening to dusty samples and obscure records, and
Hmm.
trying to find that perfect beat, and digging the art of digging. I think that's something that we kind of losing a little bit with the instantaneous aspect of streaming and stuff like that. But
Yep.
it's important to dig. It's important to have a hunger for exploration.
Yep.
Keep looking. Keep digging.
Yep. Always, man. Gotta stay passionate about that. And I have another mixtape question for you, bro. I think I know the answer to this. I'm still gonna ask it to you anyway. Do you miss the mixtape format?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, this the continuing off the spirit of exploring and just learning. Like when you listen to a mixtape, you don't really know what you're gonna get except for the credit of the DJ. If it's a DJ that you love, you're like, "Ooh, okay, it's gonna be good." You don't know what it's gonna be,
Hmm.
but and just learning new music and like remixing it and juggling it and scratching and it's just a format that it's a lost art really. It's the cassette tape, and the different ways of mixing the record.
Yeah,
But
mixtapes I think are part of the culture. Like it should be another element of the culture, to be honest with you.
absolutely. But big ups to you for keeping it alive, and the few and true that keep it going.
Yeah, man. I try to keep it alive using the radio platforms. That's the only way that you're not going to get striked by copyright issues. So, we here, man, spreading the word, sharing the culture, the knowledge. And you as a hip hop fan and as a MC, like what do you want to hear when you press play on a mixtape? Like what makes you happy when you listen to a tape?
Oh man, when I hear a mixtape, I want to hear something fresh. I want to hear something new. Something I want to hear something that I didn't expect. I want to hear blends. I want to hear remixes. I want to hear cutting. I want to hear just pushing new music.
Hmm.
You know, I like funky remixes too, like something real obscure. Like what? I didn't even think about that song like that. Like
Hmm.
mashups and stuff like that. So
Yep.
yeah, I don't think too deep into it. It's either good or it's not. I just like okay,
Hmm. So,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
man.
vibing with that. It's something I could put on and just listen from beginning to end.
And you're in the Seattle area, northwest of the United States, for those that don't know. And can you tell the people about the hip hop scene out there and the mixtape game in Seattle?
Yeah, Northwest, man. So you got Seattle, Tacoma, Portland, Oregon. Even Vancouver, Canada is kind of represented as far as the Northwest. It's a beautiful place, man. A lot of DJs, a lot of hip hop culture. Going back for decades, man, and it's been rich with hip hop. So giving shout outs to one of the originators, DJ Nasty Ness. Who really is kind of like one of the true godfathers of Seattle hip hop. With starting off with one of the first, if not the very first, rap station on the radio, on the West Coast, playing rap music. Shout outs to Nasty Ness, shout outs to Sheila E., Supreme LaRock. Of course, you got Top Spin, aka Blindiana Jones. Top Spin, DJ Top Spin is a OG when it comes to mixtapes for sure. I mean, he basically invented a radio station. Off of his mixtapes, people thought his mixtapes were so authentic. Just when they hear it, they thought it was an actual radio show, K-Top, but it was just a mixtape. But they were very classic, very legendary. Can't forget the Tape Master. DJ B Mello, who he's notorious for mixtapes, and yeah, DV1, another influential turntablist that's been consistent throughout the generations, still around, still rocking all the break battles and Red Bull and all that stuff, and keeping it active. So yeah, we're real blessed up in the Northwest, and of course you got on the DJ moving into the production side like Jake One.
Yes, sir.
Prolific DJ, but also you got DJs, rest in peace, Cutfather, who also called Seattle home, originally from California, San Diego, and Southern California, but moved up to Seattle in the '90s and just made a huge impression,
And so many dope producers coming from that Northwest area. Like you mentioned, Jake One. There's also K Fresh Music, which is super dope on the beats. And a few days ago, I did an interview with Johnny Slash. I don't know if you heard about him. Super nice producer. He's in Houston, Texas right now, but he was born and raised in the Northwest. And you just told me that. I was like, wow, that's crazy, man. So many talented producers coming from the Northwest. So shout out to everybody out there. We had the chance to, share some life experiences together. I came all the way to Seattle and we made some magic, together. And I had the chance to see the culture out there. It's a lot of artists. Music is alive in this area. So shout out to everybody in Seattle, Portland, Vancouver, Tacoma. The art is living out there, and I love that, man.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Vitamin D for sure.
Yep. And we did that project together, Northwest Flow. Tell the people about that, man.
Yeah, that was just raw, pure energy.
Yep.
When you get two creative minds like you and I together, it was just magic. We did that like a couple days, and we just cranked out a whole record. And we had invited a few guests. We went down to the Emerald Street Studios down at historic Washington Hall, which is a big hub and a community space in Seattle. There's a recording studio there called Emerald Street Studios, and we just pretty much stayed up in there for a couple of days and just knocked out a whole record.
Yep.
And we have Silver Shadow D.
Yes, sir.
Shout outs to him. Shout outs to Equation on there. Yeah, it was amazing, man.
Yep.
Your production was just really spoke to me. It's not every day that I do that. I tend to take my time and rewrite. I get too deep into my mind and do a few different versions.
Yep.
Just overthink it. Maybe get a little too deep. This one I was just like, next.
Yep, I remember you told me you usually work on, a certain type of beats, and you had to come up with new ideas, new way of working your raps, when you heard my stuff. So, it's dope, man. If I can, elevate the level again and push the boundaries of music again, bro, super dope.
Oh yeah, it was definitely it's inspiring and to hear something a little different than how you usually do it, because I'm also a producer, so I produce but I have a certain, I think by the time I finish my production, it's just like I can't really rhyme to it, like when I'm hearing it from your hands and it's fresh and it's just something that it's like an interpretation or a way that I wouldn't necessarily think about it. And it just kind of sparks something in my mind, conceptually, you know what I mean? Like, it just, a lot of ideas came from that. We had kind of a nice collection of concepts, each song had a different direction, kind of very different songs, and it's kind of interesting how that all came together.
Yeah, man, if only people could see how we worked on it, and get to live the experience, man, they'll be amazed. And let's go back in time, because you're an MC, you also produce. Like, what made you want to start your career and, take things seriously?
Well, I never really thought about it as a career originally. I was just always very passionate about hip hop from a very young age. Growing up with Run DMC and Fat Boys and LL Cool J and EPMD and stuff like that. Like everybody that was coming out had like a totally different sound. There was no faking the funk or biting or nothing like that. Like you had to really come with your own originality, and that's something about that really spoke to me, I think. And so it took a while for me to really segue into music. I was originally a graffiti artist. Very blessed from a very young age. Like I was doing comic books and doing actually commercial works, like as an artist, like getting paid in high school to do art. And so I was on a track to be like a full time visual artist, illustrator, painter, and it kind of segued into events and promotions, and I started doing flyers and started doing my own events, and then with our crew, Mad Crew, originally, and then like a lot of the people in the crew, they were beat makers, they were MCs, and I dabble with poetry and getting into my rhymes a little bit here and there, mostly ciphers. On the streets, we spend a lot of time out there just doing what we do as young crazy kids. But as something about the lyrics, man, I just it really kept me in a positive direction, going through a lot of turbulence, and kept me sane, kept me positive and moving in a good direction. So I just kept finding myself being grounded in music, and it kept me through some really tough times. I really started taking, I guess you could say, seriously once we had like a sub crew within Mad Crew called Cypher Alliance, and it was a crew of MCs, and we also kicked it with a lot of other crews, in the scene, and it was very competitious, and we was always, in street ciphers and starting to make our way in the shows. And back then, like, there wasn't really a lot of shows like that. Like, it was very few shows actually. So we was kind of earning our stripes in different ways, parties and folk life. Actually, you've been to Folk Life Festival. That's one of the very few all ages spaces at that time that we can go to, and we go to Folk Life, and we battle, we did enter ciphers and stuff. And
nice.
Anyways, a lot of us, we came together, in the crew, and we ended up renting a house, and it was across the street from where I lived on Beacon Hill, and the house was the recording studio. The whole house was the recording studio. It was crazy. It was like everybody in the crew, we all put together our gear like Voltron, and just like I got the the SP, the MPC, the Rollins, we had the 8 tracks, and then later we got the 16 track recorder, nice. Like the Rollin piece, and it was just like the dedicated studio. We had like mad turntables in there. Like a lot of us were straight up turntablists, like scratch maniacs. Any time of the day or night, we would be having sessions, and a lot of records got recorded out of there. So that's kind of like what fueled some of the earliest, like, okay, this is for real. Like, we were there for a number of years, and then eventually just kind of evolved into our own like Mad Crew, or Mad K evolved from a graffiti crew into like a production crew, a record label basically. And so yeah, it was kind of the beginning. A lot of us in Cypher Alliance, we started doing little tours. Originally it was Seattle, Tacoma. A lot of us would go to Canada because it's only a 3 hour drive,
Yep.
and you're in Canada, whole different country.
Yep.
And there was a connection called 20604 because 604 was an area code for that part of Canada, and 206 is a Seattle area code, and so we combined, like we were like a network between a bunch of different crews and
Yep.
stuff. So we'd go up there for shows, and they would come down, and we kind of built this little community basically and collective, and it just kept going.
Yeah.
We
You
started
always
performing
been you always been traveling, like going to Seattle, Canada. I know you're a man that likes to travel because you went to France a couple times. So what you think about that, man? Like the different hip hop scenes all over the globe, man.
It's one of the things that keeps me inspired for sure. Traveling. For those that don't know, I'm in a wheelchair, and I was in a car accident when I was a kid, and so I've been in a wheelchair for over 40 years. I'm getting a little bit older now, and it's difficult. It's not easy, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. I love going to new places. We started going to New York and building with the Zulu Nation, and we started performing in California and Florida, and just learning about hip hop and hip hop history. This is all like before the internet was around, and so piecing together the stories, you know what I mean, and the history is like there. We didn't really have books, like that. You know what I mean? Like I met this OG by the name of Frosty Freeze. He's part of this world famous Rocksteady crew. And then he's introduced me to Alien Ness, and then Alien Ness is sitting down with me, sharing some of his early experiences in New York City Breakers, and next thing you know, I'm kicking it with Ken Swift, and I'm kicking it with Zulu Nation from California and Florida and everywhere. You know what I mean? So it was like a family tree, and just learning who's who and what's what and how things evolve, and so of course I had to start making my way overseas, and going to Central America, South America. Started getting invited to Asia, and it's just connecting with community, man. That's what really is something that's special, because hip hop is unifying. It brings us together. For a lot of us, it's something positive in a world of darkness and a lot of negativity, but it's something that like just is personal, and even with different people, different communities that have different languages or different circumstances. I mean, I've been to some places, like some of the roughest places in the world, and like.
And hip hop is always there to connect people and spread positivity all the time, man.
Yeah, man, it's something that is like life or death to some people, that and like what it means, what hip hop means, seems to be a lot more, especially in certain places, where they're just holding on, they're barely holding on, but they got that, they got the breaking has kept them afloat, and stuff like that. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It brought us together.
Yeah, man.
And had a beautiful opportunity to come out to France, and different parts of Europe, and connect with a lot of brilliant minds, a lot of amazing talent, and creative people, man. It's been and lifelong relationships, lifelong friendships.
Yes, sir.
All through music.
Yeah, it's like us, I think we first met each other in 2019 or 2020. Shit, we're 6 years, 7 years later, man. We still here making music, sharing this passion that we have. Yeah, man. It's been a while. And tell the people about what you got going on, man. We just dropped the Northwest Flow project. You're touring with your girl Jessie. So tell the people what else you have on your plate, bro.
Yeah, right now we're working on a new KHAZM solo record, which is the full length project. Oh man, crazy features on there. Can't really get into that right now, but it's getting close to completion. Of course, mid-century modern. We're still touring with that and performing. And of course, a lot of work with 206 Zulu. That's the organization, the nonprofit that I'm a part of in Seattle, and we always have events going on throughout the year. This year we have the 15th annual Beat Masters, which is a beat battle.
Mm-hmm.
In August, we also have the 16th annual Off the Wall graffiti mural competition.
Nice.
Producing a lot of records, local artists, and also working with some artists in Los Angeles. So yeah, just keep same thing. Just keeping it pushing. Excited about a lot of different projects, and definitely looking forward to coming back your way.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm here. I don't think you ever been on the west coast of the country, but you're welcome anytime. You and your girl, man.
I've got to wake it to the west coast.
The west coast comes to the west coast. Ain't that beautiful? Yeah, man. And we only have a few minutes left in this convo. Like, do you have any words of advice for the young upcoming MCs, and also any words for your fans, bro?
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to you, send much love to everybody out there tuning in. Shout outs to Mixtape Addict for always representing that real. You know what I mean? I just say, do you? Find your sound, your originality, your style, and keep. Don't worry about the haters and all that stuff. Just focus on your creativity. Focus on what feels good, what sounds good. Try to be genuine and true to yourself and your expression, and everything else will come. And that's pretty much it, man. Just keep pushing that peace, unity, love, and having fun. That's the original motto of hip hop.
Yeah.
Bringing people together. So, from coast to coast, continent to continent, it's hip hop all day.
Yeah, planet to planet, man.
No doubt.
Hell yeah, my man.
We about ready to hop off this planet and make our way out of here. It's getting a little crazy over here on this side of the planet. So.
Yep. I agree with that, man. It's time. Well, I appreciate you for your time, my bro. It was dope to connect with you again, and we'll work on some more stuff, and we'll connect in France. Once again, keep the legacy going, keep good music flowing. I appreciate you, bro. Take care, my man.
Appreciate you.
Peace, bro. And tell Jesse I say what's up. Sarah said what's up, and the baby say what's up.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace, bro. Take care.